Okay, so sorry it's been so long since I've had a video up, but my video that I posted up on getting my Tubal ended up getting deleted for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why. They didn't give a reason. They just said it got deleted. So, on Sunday night, I had to prep everything for surgery on Monday. I pumped milk and made sure the little man had his milk because he is a breastfed baby and that is all he gets is mommy milk. And after that, I had to wash all my bedding, put clean sheets and everything on it, and we only have one set of sheets and stuff, so I washed all that, put all that on my bed, got in the shower, and took my shower in their special soap, went to bed, and got up the next morning and had to shower in it again before going to the hospital. I was not allowed to be around my dog, or I had to avoid being around my dog as much as possible. Why, I'm not sure. I couldn't have nothing to drink after midnight, and my surgery, I had to be there at 9 a.m., and my surgery was supposed to have been at 10:45. I got there at 9 a.m., I checked in, I waited probably 10 or 15 minutes. They called me back into the room for prep. They had me change into my gown, wipe my belly down with these special wipes. They put an IV in and drew blood, had me do a urine test to make sure I wasn't pregnant, which I already knew I wasn't because we've not done anything since little man's been born. And then they let my family come back until it was time. Then the anesthesiologist and the nurse came in and talked to me. I had to make sure to tell them to give me stuff that is breast milk or breastfeeding approved. So my husband had the kids while I was back in surgery, and he couldn't come in recovery. Excuse the messy hair, because I've just kind of threw it up this morning after showering, and it looks kind of everywhere. So they took me back and had me get onto the operating table, and they were very, very comforting and supportive. I had a nurse on each side that held my hand while I was getting the medicine put into my IV to put me to sleep while they were doing the oxygen, everything. They kept me calm and collective. I was kind of nervous going into it because I'd never been in such a drastic surgery. The only surgery I've ever had was a surgery to remove a kidney stone, and they didn't actually cut me. So, I was pretty scared, but they helped me get through it until I went to sleep. I don't know what happened after I went to sleep because I was asleep, but they put the oxygen mask on me, and then he told me he was going to put this medicine in my IV, which the medicine that they put in the IV burns, and they tell you that it's going to burn a little bit. It does burn, but you fall asleep within just like a minute of them putting it in, maybe even less than that. And then I woke up, and I was in severe pain for a few minutes, which my surgery ended up starting at 10:16. They had me out. So, and then I didn't wake back up until 12 or 12:30, somewhere around there. When I asked what time it was like 12:30. So, and I had been awake for a little bit at that point. But I woke up from my surgery. I was shaking really bad, probably from the anesthesia. I'm thinking, because really I wasn't cold. I didn't feel like I was cold. But I was shaking so bad and it made me hurt, and my blood pressure was really low, which I have low blood pressure anyways. So my blood pressure is normally between 110 and 115, and it was 88 over like 40 something. So she couldn't give me anything for pain until she had gotten my blood pressure up, and it took about 10-15 minutes, and I was in so much pain at that point. I was shivering, which didn't help. So she took this tube with warm air and put it underneath of my blankets, and within like 2 minutes I completely stopped shivering. The pain was very, very minimal. So my pain level at that point was like a 6, maybe 7. It wasn't bad. It wasn't an unbearable pain. It was nothing like when I gave birth to my son. So it wasn't that bad. But she got my blood pressure up finally to, I think it was 108 over 70 something, and then she went ahead and got some medication to put in my IV. I don't remember what it was called that she put in my IV, but she gave me that medicine in the IV, and then gave me a little bit, and then helped me get up and put my clothing back on. And then she helped me walk to the bathroom, because after being under anesthesia, you're kind of wobbly, dizzy kind of feeling. So you're going to want to take it slow and not try and rush yourself right off. And then she got me to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom, and you can't go home until you use the bathroom. So she went to the bathroom, and I went to the bathroom. It didn't take me very long to go neither. I actually had started to feel like I had to go. Oh. And she had run 2 bags of fluids through my IV before I left. After I went to the bathroom, we come back, I got my shoes on, and got me something to drink because my mouth was very dry from the anesthesia. Your throat does hurt because of the tube being down your throat. But it's not an unbearable thing either. You just drink lots of cold water. Nothing no sodas or anything, because that's going to make it worse. After that, she wheeled me outside. She had my husband. She went out and talked to my husband and gave him all the details before she took me to the bathroom. Then she wheeled me downstairs because she had told him to go ahead and take the kids down and get ready, get in the vehicle and get them buckled up and all of that, because he had all 3 of the kids. So she gave him time to do that. Wheeled me down, got me in the truck, and headed home. I got home, and I wasn't in a lot of pain. Oh, she gave me a 10 milligram of hydrocodone before I left, and then they gave me 800 milligram ibuprofen for after the surgery, and that has been decent since I left the hospital. The day after my surgery, I took 2, maybe 3. I don't think I took one every 6 hours. Or every 8 hours. It's every 8 hours that you take it, and I think I took it maybe twice for the first 2 days after my surgery, and then once the next day or 2. At this point, I'm not taking it unless I'm up walking around too much during the day, which I'm packing and getting ready to move on Thursday possibly. So I'm having to do a little more than I probably need to be doing, but there's no heavy lifting or anything like that. I'm not doing none of that stuff. So But at this point, I'm feeling fantastic. I'm healing great. My incisions look good. Actually, I will set him down here in a minute and show my incisions. I still have a little bit of bloating and kind of gassy from the gas that they put in your body. A lot of people complain about shoulder pain and pain in the stomach and things like that afterwards, and I've not had that. I didn't get no shoulder pain or anything like that from the gas or the air or whatever it is that they put in your belly to make it to where they can see your organs better. So, a little bit of back pain. I haven't really been anywhere since I've gotten the surgery done, so I can't say on vehicle rides afterwards because I've not been driving. My husband's been doing all the driving. I'm not supposed to drive until doctor gives me the okay, which hopefully we'll get tomorrow so we can leave. But other than that, I think that's it. I'm going to set my son down and then I will show my incisions today, and then I will take a picture. I will show the pictures of shortly after my surgery. I think it was a day after my surgery that I took these pictures. Maybe the same day that I had the surgery. But I took pictures and sent them to family. So I've got those. So I will show them as well at the end of the video. And yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got this incision here. It's a little bruised, but healing really well. The glue is still there. It's not up at all. And then the belly button, this one looks kind of bad because the blood is still sitting on top there, but the glue's still there. It's starting to come off. And then this side looks pretty good.
I'm pretty sure it's because
the glue here is all kinds of coming up. So, yeah. I'm pretty well set on that. It's healing up pretty well, and then I'll post those, I'll tag those. Put the videos at the end from what it looked like before. Right after my surgery, or a few days after my surgery. Put those videos in here, and I will see you guys again after I follow up with my doctor tomorrow and update on what she says, and then I will be taking you guys along with on our move. So, thank you for watching my vlog, and have a good day. Bye.